Hey everyone, it's Miss M. So I'm going to go through the percents practice test you took today. If you use this practice test to study, you will be prepared for tomorrow's test. So let's take a look at question number 1. Write the percent as a decimal. Remember, when we are given a percent, so we have 15% right now, here's our decimal place right now, we want to move it 2 places to the left. So we would write this 15% as 0.15 as a decimal. Okay. And number 2, write the decimal as a percent. 0.34, decimal to percent, we move the decimal places 2 places to the right. So this is going to become 34%. Number 3, write 3/4 as a percent. So if we set up this fraction equal to something over 100, 4 times 25 is 100. So if we do 3 times 25, which is 75, 3/4 is 75%. Okay. Now, what percent of 75 is 36? Let's use our A equals P times W. We have of 75, remember, of is our whole. So 75 goes in for W. We don't know the percent, so leave P. And remember that A is the part. A is also the is. And is 36. So that's 36. All right, to get P by itself, we're going to divide both sides by 75. I'm running out of room, so I'm just going to write it over on the side. Now 36 divided by 75, put it in your calculator, we get 0.48. So 0.48 equals P, but percents do not go into equations. We get a decimal, so we have to change this decimal to a percent. So remember to move the decimal 2 places to the right to get 48%. So 48% of 75 is 36. All right, we are on number 5. What number is 86% of 50? Start with our A equals P times W. 86% goes in for P. Remember, our percent goes in as a decimal, so 0.86 of 50, of is our whole. 0.86 times 50 is 43. So 43 is 86% of 50. Number 6, 25% of what number is 39? A equals P times W. 25% goes in for P, put in as a decimal, of what number, so we don't know our whole, is 39. 39 is our part, go in for A. Divide both sides by 0.25. 39 divided by 0.25 is 156. 25% of 156 is 39. Okay, number 7, 36.1 is what percent of 95? Again, A equals P times W. We don't know the percent of 95, that's our whole, is 36.1 is our part. All right, divide by 95 on both sides. 36.1 divided by 95 is 0.38. So 0.38 equals P. Have to change it to a percent, move the decimal twice to the right, 38%. So 36.1 is 38% of 95. And last one on this slide, 44 is 55% of what number? A equals P times W. 44 is, that's our part. 55% goes in for P. Put it in as a decimal of W, we don't know. Divide by 0.55 on both sides. 44 divided by 0.55 is 80. So 44 is 55% of 80. Okay, next slide. Find the percent of increase from 58 pounds to 83 pounds. Remember, for these, we want the bigger number minus the smaller number over the original number. So 58 came first, over 58 times 100. So put it in your calculator. First, you're going to do 83 minus 58 divided by 58 times 100. We get 43.103 and some more decimals, but we'll stop there. Now it says round to the nearest tenth. Tenth is this spot. So we look to the right. It's a 0. It stays the same. So 43.1%. All right. Find the percent of decrease from 87 pounds to 16 pounds. Bigger number minus smaller number divided by original number. 87 comes first times 100. Put it in the calculator. We get 81.609 and some more decimal places, but we're looking for the nearest tenth again. Here's the tenths place. Look to the right. It's a 0, so it stays the same, 81.6%. Okay. You estimate that there were 75 marbles in a jar. The actual amount is 82 marbles. Find the percent error. So for percent error again, we do bigger number minus smaller number divided by the actual. So here's the actual amount is 82 times 100. All right, be careful to look for the actual. When you put it in your calculator, you are going to get 8.536. Again, it says round to the nearest tenth. Here's the tenths place. Look to the right. It's a 3. It stays the same again. So 8.5% is our percent error. Okay, moving on to discount and markup. Discount and markup, we're back to our A equals P times W. Find the sale price of a $90 item after a 50% discount. So if it's 50% off, I'm paying 50%. So that's what I'm going to put in for the percentage. Remember to put it in as a decimal. We want to find the sale price of a $90 item. So $90 is the whole. 0.50 times 90 is $45. All right, sticking with our A equals P times W. Find the original price of a salt lamp that is $76 after a 20% discount. If it's discounted for 20%, that means we're paying 80%. Remember, 100% minus 20% is 80%. That's where I get the 0.80 from. We want to find the original price, so we're looking for the whole. So $76 is the discounted price, that's your part. Divide by 0.80 on both sides. 76 divided by 0.80 is $95. The original price was $95. Okay. A equals P times W. Find the selling price of an $86 item after 50% markup. So markup, 100% plus 50% is 150%. Put it into a decimal, 1.50. We want to find the selling price of an $86 item. So 86 is our whole. So 1.50 times 86 is $129 is our selling price. Okay. All right, and now we're at our simple interest. So we're using I equals PRT. I is the simple interest. P is the loan that you're taking or the money that you're putting into the bank. Rate and time in years. So if we deposit $600, that's our principal, our P. We earn 10%, that's our rate, put it in as a decimal, per year. And we want to know what's the interest after 10 years. So after 10 years. So put in the calculator, 600 times 0.10 times 10 is 600. So this is part A. Then part B wants to know what is the balance after 10 years. So that means we started with $600 in our account, and then we added $600 interest. That's this. We want to know what's the total. The total is $1,200. All right, stay with me. A couple more problems. Again, I equals PRT. We deposit $400. That's our principal. We earn $72 simple interest. That's I. In 6 years, we're looking for the rate. So first, 400 times 6 is 2,400. Divide by 2,400 on both sides. We get R equals 0.03. This is a decimal. We want it as a percent, so move the decimal over twice, 3%. Okay, I equals PRT. How long does it take into account with a principal of 400? That's P. To earn $48 simple interest, that's I. And an interest rate of 2%. Put it in as a decimal, so move the decimal 2 places to the left, 0.02, and we're looking for years. So first, 400 times 0.02 is 8. Divide by 8 on both sides. We get T equals 6. So it takes 6 years. Okay. Account A has a simple interest of 2%, and account B has a simple interest rate of 3.5%. How much more interest do you earn when you deposit X dollars in account B instead of account A? How much more do you earn? So this, we're going to want to subtract A minus B. So we want to know how much more interest. So we have to find the interest. So PRT minus PRT here. So we deposit X dollars. X dollars is our P. A earns 2%. Put it in as a decimal. And per year. So this gives us per year right here, which means 1 year. So T is 1. Account B is also X dollars, but 3.5%, so move the decimal over twice. Again, 1 year. So multiply, 0.02 times 1 is still 0.02x, and 0.035 times 1, 0.035x. Subtract, we get 0.015x. And that's your final answer. Order the numbers from least to greatest. All right, so let's put them all into decimals to make this easier. 22.5% is going to be 0.225. 1/5 is 0.2, and then 0.21. Now it's easy to list, but make sure you use your original to list. So we have 1/5 is going to be our smallest. 0.21 is in the middle, and 22.5%. Okay. And we still have 2 more problems, but I'm going to run out of time on this video, so I will post the last 2 problems in a second video.